Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we are going to be previewing the upcoming match, that being Rangers versus Lyon in the Europa League. But before we do get into the video guys, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Scottish football content. And finally, the Europa League group stage has returned, guys. Rangers taking part in the Europa League group stage for the fourth year in a row under Steven Gerrard, which is a really remarkable achievement. Rangers, of course, last year managed to get to the last 16 of the competition. However, unfortunately, got knocked out to Slavia Prague. However, we'll be looking to try and better that this season. Rangers drawn into a pretty difficult group, Lyon, Sparta Prague and Brøndby. However, Rangers should be optimistic and should look at trying to top the group, or if not, at least qualify into the knockout stages of this competition. Before we talk about Lyon, Rangers' opposition in this game, let's talk about Rangers first in terms of their form. Of course, at the start of the season, I was slightly critical over Rangers' performances. They just weren't good enough. However, they went on to win the Old Firm, and now after the international break have carried on that winning feeling by coming from behind at St Johnstone and managing to get a 2-1 win. So yeah, that momentum is starting to slowly build. However, going into this game now, they need to find a really good performance. Of course, Lyon, if you're not 100% at it against these really good sides, you're going to get punished like we've seen with Rangers against Malmö. 5 minutes of poor passing, 5 minutes of poor play led to 2 goals. So you can't do that at this level. Rangers will need to be at their best for 100% if they want a result here against Lyon. Rangers' home European record has been very good over Steven Gerrard's tenure, and they should be looking to try and build on that. Ibrox has become some sort of a fortress in the European game, and I can tell now teams are starting to get a bit daunted to the fact of playing in front of that loud 50,000 crowd. So Rangers should use the crowd going into this game. Now moving on to the opposition, which of course is Lyon, and Lyon and Rangers actually have a bit of history. If you think back to Rangers' UEFA Cup final run back in 2008, in the Champions League group stage, it was Lyon and Rangers that were occupying that group, so they have played against each other a lot over the years. Back then, of course, Lyon used to dominate French football, winning the league year in, year out. However, now there is a new superpower in French football, of course, that being Paris Saint-Germain, and now Lyon are more of a, I wouldn't say title contender, they're more just trying to get into the Champions League groups, which of course they've not managed to do this season, hence why they're playing in the Europa League group stage. For those of you that don't know much about Lyon, I'll just give you a brief history. They were founded in 1950. They currently play in Ligue 1 and have a 60,000-seater stadium, which the Rangers fans will be able to witness in a few weeks' time. They're currently managed by Peter Boas, who used to manage Bayer Leverkusen, the team that knocked Rangers out 2 years ago in the Europa League. He likes to play very attacking style of football, hence the nickname Bosball when he was managing Bayer Leverkusen in the Bundesliga. Last season they finished 4th in a fairly competitive Ligue 1. Of course, Lille won the league, Paris Saint-Germain finished 2nd, Monaco finished 3rd, and it's unlike the Premier League. You don't get 4 Champions League spots in French Ligue 1, you only get 3, 2 automatic group stage places, 1 in the playoff round, which of course led 4th place Lyon into the Europa League group stages. So far this season, they haven't started particularly well. They've played 5 games, they've won 2, they've drawn 2, and they've lost 1. They drew their first 2 games, one against Clermont-Foot, one against Brest. They lost against Angers, and then most recently they have gone on a slight bit of a run, beating Nice and then beating Strasbourg just recently at the weekend. Consistency has been missing from this Lyon side, so Rangers will be looking to try and catch them on a bad day. As for Lyon's star players, you'll know one man that of course goes by the name of Dembele. Rangers fans know all about him, probably for the wrong reasons, but there is slight good news for Rangers fans, is that he is out injured and he will be missing this game. Shaqiri, a summer signing that plays out on the right wing, that's sort of cemented himself as a key player for Lyon really quick, is also out and missing this game as well. So 2 really good players that could cause a massive threat for Rangers going forward are out and missing this game. Which now brings me on to my predicted starting 11 here for Lyon. They usually play a 4-2-3-1 formation, and I'm going to go with Lopez in goal, Gusto, Dumande, Denayer and Emerson at the back. In the midfield 2, it's going to be Mendes and Gumares. Up top is going to be Paqueta, Aroa and Ikami coming in for Shaqiri, and of course replacing Dembele, I'm going to go for the 18-year-old Shirky. So yeah, Dembele is a massive miss here for Lyon. He started the season so good, scoring quite a lot of goals for Lyon, so this is a massive boost for Rangers. As for Rangers' predicted starting 11, I'm going to go with McGregor in goal, Bassi out on the left, Goldson and Balogun as the centre-back partnership. Of course, Helander out now for a few months. Tavernier out on the right. Kamara, Davies and Aribo in the midfield. Kent up on top on the left. Morelos and Kemar Roof there as a front three, playing in that 4-3-3 formation. So a pretty strong side there from Rangers. Which now brings me to the actual match itself, and I'm going to go with a Rangers win. I'm going to go with Rangers 2, Lyon 1. I just don't think Rangers will keep a clean sheet, but in terms of attacking wise for Lyon, they have heavily relied on Dembele to score them goals. As I said, they've been very inconsistent this season so far, but when they have scored goals, they have relied on Dembele a lot, and obviously him being missing is a big blow. Along with Shaqiri as well, he's been creating lots of chances and going fast, and he really fits into Peter Bosz's style of play. But I just think those key players being missing, Rangers can play their style of football like they've done against Porto and other big sides at Ibrox and managed to get the win. So I really do think Rangers on the night can get a win, and I'm going to go with an Alfredo Morelos brace. Rangers 2-1, and that is my score prediction, guys. Please let me know what you think the score is going to be down there in the comments, guys. Please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Scottish football content, and I'll see you all in the next video.